Konnichiwa. Ian des. Let's learn some English in 3 minutes. So today we're looking at determiners, which are quite important in English and they often get forgotten about or confused. They can be a little complex, but hopefully I can make them easier. So what are they? They're just little words that come before a noun and they help us understand the quantity or ownership of that noun. Sounds a little confusing, but don't worry about it. So it's going to be words like the, an, and everyone doesn't know when to use what. So there's other ones like this, my, theirs. There's all different types of determiners. So the is different than my. And I'm just going to cover these three, the, and an, which are articles. And they're pretty straightforward. So if you want to talk about something directly or indirectly, you either use the or a. So if you're using the, it's the definitive. It defines exactly what you're talking about. It's very direct. You're talking about the cat. You can point at it and say, I am talking about this cat right here, the cat. And the opposite is an indefinite article. It's very vague. It's non-specific. So it's just a cat. Which one? There's millions of cats in the world and I'm just talking about a cat. Which one? Who knows? But if it's the cat, it's very aggressive. It's you know what one I'm talking about. So just a little difference if you actually know what you're talking about. Is it specific? Is it non-specific? It just changes if you use the or a. And obviously there's a big question over a or an. And it's pretty simple when you use one. What's the rule? It's very simple. It depends what the word is. So if the word you're using starts with a consonant, you use a. So a cat, a ball, a sandwich, a pen, a zoo. So all these letters in red are consonants. Hopefully you know the difference between a consonant and a vowel. But if it's a consonant, use a. Pretty easy. And then the opposite. If it starts with a vowel, the next word, the noun, use an. So obviously the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So an apple, an elephant, see? Got the E, the A, an island, an orange, an umbrella. If you said a elephant, you've got a vowel, a, going into E. Doesn't sound. It's a apple. It has to be an apple. So it's a pretty easy rule. But as always, there are exceptions. So you might hear one or two doesn't seem right, but if the native person is saying it, it's right. 99% of the time it'll be these rules are fine. So that was an extremely quick introduction to determiners and articles. Hopefully you now know the difference between a and an and when to use the. I'll probably make some longer videos on all this because it's quite complicated, but for now, hopefully that's some good grammar. Arigato. Matinee.